That's why people need to rock with Spark FM.
Absolutely.
Because you're going against,
iHeart and
iHeart is not worrying. No, the
they're
CEO
not.
of iHeart is not working 2 other jobs.
Exactly.
iHeart is how deep into radio politics do we want to get? But the playlist comes out of Ohio and it goes to so they're eliminating jobs.
That's every time I see a news article like that, I'm on all these radio email lists and stuff like that, just kind of staying into the industry. I'm like, when am I going to read these things? But whatever. And then we're seeing layoffs after layoffs and switching to automation and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, here, these people are laying people off and here I am hiring them. I was I feel like I'm hustling backwards.
Welcome to Outside the Algorithm, where you'll find a universe of independent voices. I'm your host, Samuel Patrick, aka Drift Sonics, and today I'd like to introduce you to Miss Hot Sauce. She's a Roxbury native, founder of Spark FM, and the creator of the Henny and Hotwings podcast. Truly a host who does the most. It's a great convo. Excited to share it with y'all. In this intro, we'll talk about Spark, how it fuses cultures, her calling, and her approach to building this huge platform. We'll also get into a few of the nastier bits from Henny and Hotwings, so viewer discretion is advised. And if you'd like even more hot sauce, our members have access to the full conversation, and you can too. The link is right in the description. It's free to sign up, and we've got more exclusives on the way. So without further ado, Miss Hot Sauce. All right, we're on LFOD. We have Danielle, aka Miss Hot Sauce.
Me. Woo-hoo.
So are you really leaning into the Danielle thing now?
No, I'm not. And people want me to. And I'm like, I don't want to go there.
Okay.
It's very, very weird.
Okay.
It's my name, so clearly I'm used to it. But in this term or in this realm, I've always been known as Hot Sauce. So now people are like, Danielle, Danielle, Danielle. And I'm like, can you just call me Hot Sauce or Saucy or one of those things? It's still weird.
It's still Miss Hot Sauce to you.
Yeah. It is. Exactly. It's to you for a reason. To you, it's Miss Hot Sauce.
Okay.
Come on.
Saucy. All right. The sauce is here. It's still spicy.
Exactly.
So for people that don't know, you are a mother.
Mm-hmm.
You are the founder of So Saucy Entertainment, the Henny and Hotwings podcast, Spark FM.
Yeah, that's my baby.
You host events.
Mm-hmm.
You're the former broadcast manager for Girls Radio.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have even more than that to unpack tonight. So
yeah, it's a lot going on.
A lot going on.
There's a lot going on all the time. So I came from 2 other radio stations. One that was heavy hip hop, but I had a big emphasis on dance hall and reggae. And then I was at the other one where it was heavy soca and other types of Caribbean music. And there was never a fusion of the two where it's hitting all of these demographics of people. Myself, I was born and raised in Boston, so I was born and raised in Roxbury. So I grew up around straight Black culture, neighbors and everything. But my mom is Honduran and my dad is Trinidadian. So I'm Afro-Latina. So I wanted something that represented me as a whole. And there's so many people out there that have so many different pieces of origin in them that it just seemed like none of us ever got represented fully. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to bring just the fusion of urban culture, regardless of what diaspora you came from, so It was pretty dope.
Why did you take this upon yourself?
I ask that question every single day. I often have days where I'm like, what did I do? Why did I do this? This is so stupid. It's so much work. And in the 10 years that I've been in the business, I have yet to lose the passion for radio and for media. Even when I don't want to do an event or an interview or something, and I'm literally dragging myself there, by the time I get to what I'm supposed to do, it's like lights, camera, action. It's go time. And I like that feeling. I like that rush of legitimately always wanted to throw up or poop. And, like after they give you the mic and you do mic check, it's like, well, I can't throw up or poop now.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
We're here.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
I feel like I'm constantly fighting against myself to keep it up. Because again, there's often times where I'm like, okay, I've been doing this for so long. I know what I want to do. I see the vision. I can see it all happening, but it's hard. Like it's really hard. And we were talking about this back and forth, like Boston has so much talent, so many resources, so many great things about it, but it's sometimes just very unreasonably hard.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this does not have to be so hard.
Right.
Like if you can just point me in the right direction, I can find this situation, I can fix it. But it's like, it's just a big circle that you're constantly running into and running around. And it gets really annoying, really frustrating. But that again, like why me? Because I work well under pressure. I am a last minute Larry. I literally do everything last minute. It's when I have no choice, but do I start to go? That's when I come alive and it starts to happen. If I have a lot of time to plan things, I'll start nitpicking and trying to figure out what to do next. And, this is not right, so I never do it. So I'm one of those people that just have to do it. Right now.
Yep.
And I'll figure it out on the way. So I go from A to Z and then I come back and hit all the other letters later. And I'm like, wow, I did not know that L was still there.
Right.
Okay. And L happens to be a loss. So, okay, let's move on.
Word. I feel you. I definitely feel you.
So many people that have come on as well after the episode, like, I did not mean to say all that. We really invite an atmosphere of just say it. Yeah. Just do it. And oftentimes, like when we debrief, we're like, so that escalated really quickly, like right out the gate. We went there. We never let it go. And it was just like, you guys are nasty. You guys are terrible women.
What's the nastiest thing? This is to get people to tune in. It's a viral clip.
The nastiest thing that we've, I don't even know how to describe it nasty because there's just so many things. We were talking to, what's her name? Never on Time. And she was talking one day, she was having intercourse with some Benoit balls. And they got stuck up inside her. So like the person had to blow on them and then they popped out. It gets that graphic. Like it gets that graphic when we're talking about pegging guys and, like them coming over and you literally get them in like position. And I'm like, this can't be,
That's
this can't be
wave,
good.
Right?
Yeah, it is. Like it's weird, but like there's so many people that love. We once had someone who does drag on, and he was just like, one time someone did shots off my scrotum, and I was like, okay, all right.
I don't even know how.
I
don't want it, but I could see how it would work.
Yeah,
there's a lot of skin.
Yeah, and it's foldy. Yeah. So. But those are like, we had a whole masturbation episode one time where it just got really graphic about everything. And, like it really is a therapeutic type of conversation because you don't often see too many women just having open conversation about sexuality.
Oh, y'all are out there.
Yeah.
We took a little detour, but if you had one piece of advice that you learned on this journey, that you could offer to a young woman who's watching this or listening to this, what would that be?
And I'm even sure that you even know what it is because I want to make this a thing. Just keep swimming. From Dory and Finding Nemo. I think that it's just so important. Like I think every time or like the little engine that could, I think I can. I think you almost have to chant to yourself often, like, you can do this. Get up, girl. Go. Wake up. Do not stay under the covers. Do not kill yourself. All of these things come into play because it's like, wow, I'm too far along to quit. Mm-hmm. And I'm not far enough to even make it make sense right now. So it's one of those things where if I stop swimming, I'm just going to sink, and everything that I've done so far literally goes to nothing. And I don't want to see that happen. The pressure of it all is that there's so many people watching. There's so many people in little pockets. There's so many actually little girls and stuff that are like, can she do it? Will she do it? When the Kickstarter was there, I know there was a lot of bets going on in places like, is she going to do it? Is she going to do it? Let's see if she's going to do
it.
Yeah.
Put your money in the Kickstarter.
Yeah, exactly. And those people probably didn't donate, but that's neither here nor there. But, like that is one of the things that you just kind of have to keep on swimming. As soon as I stop flapping my legs and flapping my feet, I'm going to sink to the bottom. And then it's just going to be like, wow, you did all of that for no reason. Instead of really kind of giving it my whole all. And, when it does great, I can reflect upon the journey or the story that people like, it's a part of your story. And I'm like, I hate this story so far. But, like it's one of those things where if you just keep on going, give it your all, at the end, you could be like, well, at least I gave it everything that I had. If it didn't work, it didn't work. And if it did, I put my ass into it. So that's why I am. Just keep swimming. Just keep on going.
Keep swimming.
Yeah.
You're going to make it to the island. White sand. I can't wait.
In a little bikini.
Miss Hot Sauce, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. I really enjoyed that conversation. It's crazy to me that was our first time really speaking. Definitely left feeling like I'd known her for years. And in the time since, it's just been real cool getting to know her even better. I actually did a Henny and Hotwings after, so I'll put the link to that below too if you want to get a little bit more action there. What's up with y'all though? Questions, comments, observations for Hot Sauce, for us, whatever you got, drop them below, because we're going to be back here next week live doing a Q&A with Hot Sauce. First time doing something like this. Very excited. We definitely want your voice to be heard. We'll be going through all the comments we get on this channel, on social media, and hey, you'll even be able to drop them live as well. So stay tuned for that. You can also hit us at LFOD Life on any social media. And if you want to hear the full convo with Miss Hot Sauce, just click that link in the description. Some of your answers might already be inside there. Joining also ensures that new music, videos, Q&A links, etc. are delivered straight to your inbox. You will truly be living outside the algorithm. That's the plan here. I want to thank you for rocking with us today. Shout out to Miss Hot Sauce, the whole LFOD team, and all our members that make this possible. See you next week. Peace.
It was a need for the community, and I'm glad of the outpouring of support that I've been able to receive so far.
Yeah, I mean, you crowdfunded it, which is very impressive.
Holy smokes. I don't know who told me, damn YouTube University. Makes you feel like you could do anything.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to do a crowdfunding campaign. Big shout outs to Dutch Rebel. I witnessed hers and the success of it, and what could come when a community came together to help support someone.
Positivity is a better movement. Let us do this. Level up and get into this evolution. Revolutionary math and music. Get us choosing everything but less excuses. Shout out to the kings and queens with everything to lose. They never lose it. So much glory in the story.